captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Oh yeah. How we liking it, baby? Beautiful weekend in sports. Sorry. Going palana, get the womp womp papana, ding da 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 da. Few things I want to talk about today. Not much happening right now. We are officially in the dog days of summer. However, college baseball World Series finale going down tonight, baby. I will touch on LSU Florida winner take all game this evening, 6 p.m. Central on ES to the PN. Looking forward to that. We're gonna have Paul Skeens on the mound for the Tigers. Not sure who's gonna be pitching for Florida. Probably should know that for the show. Anyway, LSU is favored minus 143 at the moment on the money line. Again, I will touch on that in a second. Also, around Major League Baseball, Mets continue to collapse. The Reds, baby, hottest team in June thus far. Maybe not. Or are they? Gonna touch on some Dame Lillard, all the noise around him, and why I think y'all need to shut the up. Let Dame stay in Portland. Touch on that later. Mercury, the Phoenix Mercury of the WNBA fires their head coach after a 2-10 start. Vanessa. I've never heard this last name out loud. And the way it's spelled, I'm afraid to say it. Head coach for Phoenix Mercury, Vanessa Nygaard. 2-10 start, fired. Get her out of here, baby. Freddie Freeman, 2,000 hits, baby. Round of applause for the young fella, Freddie Freeman. Hall of Famer? Question mark? It's hard to say no. Hard to say no. There's a lot of players in the game today that think they're on that fringe of Hall of Famer or not. I think it's going to be a lot of players from this generation in the Hall of Fame. A lot of players. It's been some of the most beautiful and most productive baseball the last half decade to decade. So I am looking forward to the next 10, 15, 20 years to see where some of these guys end up as far as on the scale of greats. Yeah, man. It's Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs, going live. It is June 26th, a Monday, baby. Last week of June. Man. July is around the corner. July 4th, a week and a day from today. Can smell the hot dogs on the grill. 2, please. All right now. Also, countdown to one of the most exciting boxing matches that I'm looking forward to. Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford. Who you got? I already know who I'm betting. I will talk on that probably in a few weeks. No need to get early picks out there. No need. Got a friend of mine on the opposite side of me. So that is always fun when you got a boxing match and you and the homies are on two different sides. Makes it a little more intriguing to talk that noise. I'm gonna start off with the NBA news. The Dame Lillard. It's not really news. I'm just sick of it. All I've been hearing about for 2 weeks now is that they need to trade Lillard. Trade Lillard. You need to leave Portland. Why? Like honestly, why? Why the hell is this generation so soft that they want this man to go team up with their favorite player? I just don't get it. Imagine if Dirk left in 07. I would say some other people, but they had more success. Dirk, I think, is the perfect equivalent. Mavericks, baby, could never figure it out. Finally, 2011, they put it together late in Dirk's career. Who's to say that the same thing can't happen for Dame? Why can't he just live a beautiful career and a beautiful life out there in Portland? Why can't loyalty be appreciated? Why not? I don't get the big get him out of Portland argument. Every time I see a picture of Dame in the comments, it's get him out of Portland. Man, you gotta leave Portland. Damn, man, I feel so bad for this generation. Y'all don't ever want the tough road. Y'all don't want the bumps. Y'all don't want to pull over and have to change 3 tires on the ride because the road is so bumpy. Y'all want to get there with the stock tires. No scratches on the car. Feels better when you got to work hard for something. Dame knows this. And plus, even if he never wins, that loyalty should be appreciated. Back in the day, we played one team our whole careers. As fans, we had one team our whole life. Even these fans these days, one year they a Cavs fan, then they a Heat fan, then they a Lakers fan. Now they a Grizzlies fan. Oh, I've been rocking with the Nuggets. I've been rocking with the Nuggets. Pick a team, bro. Ride or die. It'll feel a lot more sweeter when your team wins if you wasn't picking the winner every year as your team. Let that man Dame go through his season, man. Go through his career. Appreciate the greatness that is Damian Lillard in a Portland uniform. For the young cats that don't know, he's had some of the most iconic moments in a Portland Trailblazer uniform. Not to bring up any bad memories. Houston Rockets. Not to bring up any bad memories. Oklahoma City Thunder. I just don't get it, man. It's disgusting to me. The most valuable trait in a human is loyalty. And it's like Dame is on the cross for it. From crybaby ass fans who work at T-Mobile and Burger King commenting on Twitter. I mean, bruh, let the man live. Anyway, I'm sick of seeing the Dame news from the media too. It's not just the fans. I saw some on ESPN. They're like, here's some scenarios where Dame Lillard could be traded. No, bruh. There's no scenarios where he should be traded. But again, I think the front office is losing their loyalty also. It's just an ugly situation all the way around. No human being, rarely, few human beings have a backbone these days. It's crazy because I remember like yesterday, 13 years ago, the uproar and the lack of loyalty in a certain superstar going to South Beach. But now there's the same amount of uproar at Dame's loyalty to stay in Portland. Oh, how quickly the times change. Jump over to some MLB news. before I get into this college baseball World Series finale. The winner tonight takes it all. They take the cream, the crop, the cake, and they get to eat it too. Man, I cannot wait. Looking forward to it. Yesterday was a disaster. Florida. Woo! Looking good yesterday, boy. Hopefully they got all the runs out of their bats. Putting up 24 runs yesterday against the Mighty Tigers. Hopefully they got all of their runs out of their bats. Hopefully they... But I don't know. I got a weird feeling. I'll get to that in a second. Over the weekend, I touched on it. Freddie Freeman, 2000 hit club. Shouts out to him. White Sox win weekend series against the Red Sox. That's all we got to do, man. We ain't got to win every game. But let's win some series. Let's go 2 for 3, 3 or 4. The whole month of July. Let's win almost every series in July. We only 6 games back, I believe, now. Got the Angels tonight. Cease on the mound. Let's go get them, boys. I said, let's go get them, boys. Look at this. My bad. I should have had all this pulled up. I know. 6 games back, man. I feel like this hasn't been updated since yesterday. Well, maybe the game already played yesterday when I looked. Anywho, check out their schedule coming up, man, for the month of July. For the month of July. 3 games against the Angels. 4 games against the Angels. Let's get 2 of them, bro. And then we got 3 against the Athletics. Let's sweep the A's. That's doable. Go 2-2 against the Angels. Sweep the A's, baby. Go into July feeling hot. Blue Jays. Scary on paper. Beatable in reality. Cardinals. We all know the Cardinals have been on that struggle bus. Man, White Sox actually have a tough July schedule. After the Cardinals, 3 against the mighty Braves. That's the one series I'd be like, all right. Y'all got it. And then we got the Mets. Looks like 3 against the Mets. My bad. I'm trying to see when the All-Star game is. Did they move the All-Star game? White Sox got games the 9th through the 14th. All right. The 10th, baby. Usually I feel like it's earlier than that. I could be wrong. Like the 5th. Anyway, Mets. We can beat the Mets, man. Actually, I wanted to talk about how horrible the Mets are doing right now. Letting Philly walk all over them. Then we got the Twins. That's the most important series of July. If we can keep things rolling, win some series, and then we take this Twin series 2 out of 3, I think going into August, we could be right there 2 games back, a game back. Then we got the crosstown rivalry, 2 games against the Cubs. And then we finish out the month of July against the Guardians, baby. Take 3 out of 4 in that series. I think we'll be in first place. I think July is the month to do it. August, we got the Rangers, the Guardians, the trash blank Yankees, Brewers, Cubs, Rockies, Mariners, the A's, Orioles. I'm going through the whole season now. I'm getting ridiculous. But it looks like, man, honestly, I hate to even say this, August and September, pretty easy schedule. Especially September. We just got to get it close by September, man. And then we can close out this season right. I mean, until the end of September when we see the Red Sox, Diamondbacks, and Padres. We got like Nationals, Twins, Royals, Tigers, Royals. Maybe we could take advantage of the 2 series against the Royals in September. Sweep both of those. I think the White Sox, man, I keep saying it, and they not doing nothing. But I just need to be patient. 6 games back, baby. Took the series against Boston. 34-45. We just gotta get to 500, man. We can get to 500 by the end of July. Cruise through August around 500, and then have a great September. We will be where we need to be. Houston Astros 3-7 over their last 10, 5.5 back from the Rangers. Let the Dodgers come from behind on Saturday. Almost let the Dodgers come from behind last night. I think they won in 11, 6-5 last night over the Dodgers, who are in 3rd place right now in the NL West. The Brooklyn Bums. And how about the Mets, man? The collapse last night. 8th inning collapse. Up 6-3 going into the bottom of the 8th. I'll tell you this. Philly didn't bat in the 9th. They won that game in the 8th. 2 players hit by a pitch to score 2 runs with the bases loaded. That's literally, I forgot the word, Mets season in a bottle. 2 players hit by a pitch to tie the game and give up the lead with the bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th. And then you switch pitchers, and 2 of the best hitters in baseball, and Castellanos and Bryce Harper strikes out. Whew. But even then, 35-42. 15 games back. 8 games back from the wild card. Is there any hope in Queens? I don't think so. I just don't think so. Mets fans are turning to Yankees fans on Twitter, calling for everybody's head. Yankees fans on Twitter. Talk about the funniest thing God has given me. I mean, it's pure joy. I think Twitter algorithm thinks I'm a Yankees fan with how much I interact and enjoy reading Yankees fans cry on Twitter. I mean, it is the best thing ever. The best thing ever. Yankees fans, they cry on Twitter. I mean, it looks like a 12-year-old girl's journal when she can't get the attention of her crush. Just crying. Sorry. It really is something. It really is something. Whew. Man. Yankees fans. Crying. You big cry babies. Anyway, man. Only a few games tonight. I really don't like much. I'm not going to force much. There's one bet I'm going to rock with, and I don't love it, but I'm going to bet it. I will give that out in a second. Might touch this. I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them. All right. College Baseball World Series, baby. LSU, Florida. Coming down to the wire. LSU fans in Omaha One of the most interesting stories coming out of Omaha is the runny poop scenario with the LSU Tigers fans. Sorry, should have worded that better. There's been a board out there in Omaha counting the amount of Jello shots that each fan base has taken in, and most teams are around 3,000, 2,000. LSU closing in on 50,000 Jello shots. LSU fans closing in on 50,000 Jello shots. We just gotta win, huh? Just gotta win everything. You see a board keeping track of something, and you gotta go for it. I am sure, positive, there's runny poop all over Omaha coming from people with purple and yellow shirts on. We won. We don't have to take any more Jello shots, man. We're up 40,000 plus. Let's get some solid food in us, huh? Anyway, that is a joke, people. LSU, Florida. LSU favorite by minus 143 on the run line is plus 123 again. Your boy Paul Skeens will be on the mound. The over-under is set at 8 and a hook. Juiced minus 127 to the over. I told y'all about LSU a month ago. Plus 650 was the best number you can get on them because they're that damn good. Think LSU takes it? Or do I? Paul Skeens, baby. It's something about him. And I'm going to say this. I know people hate this. Sports people cannot stand when somebody thinks of a human as a human. Y'all think these guys are robots. Paul Skeens. Well, look at this. This is a stat. So how could he? How could he have a bad game? It's impossible. He's gonna go out there 8 innings, 130 pitches, no runs. I will say this: there's no such thing as do in baseball, but this is the brightest of the lights, the biggest of the stage, and I don't know. My human radar goes off when I see Paul Skeens. I think there's a strong possibility he breaks the heart of all LSU Tiger fans tonight. I think there's a strong possibility he only lasts 3 innings and gives up 8 or 9 runs and gets yanked like a yo-yo. I don't want it to happen. Heck, I got an LSU future plus 650. I am an LSU fan over anything, college sports wise. I got a 1997 championship poster been hanging up since I was 6 years old in 1997 in the other room. Went to the grocery store yesterday and nothing but LSU Tigers shirts. That's all I saw. Deep down here in Louisiana, we root for these Tigers. Just got a bad feeling. Paul Skeens isn't that guy under the bright lights. Winner, go home. The pressure, it either busts pipes or makes diamonds. Only time will tell if this kid is a diamond or not. Winner take all tonight, baby. No room for the faint of heart. It's probably not how that saying goes, but hey now, I go one day. My heart told your heart, She got a bump by this fire. Talk about hey now, hey now. I go one day. Let's go, Tigers. I'm just nervous, man. Get the nervous energy off me. I don't know, something about Paul Skeens. They put the camera on his face, and I just think this guy's hit his girlfriend before. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. I'm kidding. It's a live show. Sometimes I forget this is being broadcast to the masses. That is an opinion. It's supposed to stay inside closed doors. Anyway, I cannot wait. 6 o'clock, I will be tuned in, rooting for those Tigers. For the LSU Tigers. I got 2 bets for you tonight. They're both home teams on the run line, and that scares the living bleep out of me. Anyway, let me get those Atlanta Braves taking on the Twins. Gonna be a good one. You got Sonny Gray going up against Spencer Strider. As great as Sonny Gray's been, he's been 4-1 for about a month and a half now. So, I don't know when he's going to get another win or loss. Seems to just do enough to stay away from getting anything put on his record. I mean, he's been pitching. Don't get that twisted. He has been pitching. Spencer Strider getting back in his groove after a few rough games. And then I'm going to go Rangers on the run line. Kind of hard not to bet Rangers when they're taking on a team like the Tigers. You got Matt Boyd taking on 2 lefties on the mound for this. So this should be fun. Andrew Heaney, baby. Both of these guys pretty average. I'm going to take the Rangers bats, though, when it comes down to it. Reds Orioles will be a great game to watch. White Sox Angels, I think, will be a great game to watch. Brewers Mets, anybody could win. I wouldn't bet on the Mets if I had. I wouldn't bet on the Mets if you would give me the winnings. If you said, "Hey, put 100 on the Mets," I'll give you $200. No thanks. No thanks. Nationals, Mariners, Luis Castillo started off 4-0, now 4-6. Mariners bats have been hot lately. However, still a little nervous to bet on the Seattle Mariners. Although I think in this series they get to 500 playing the Nationals for the next few games. 2 games under 500. I think I'm just going to stick it and kick it with those 2 bets. Give me the Braves on the run line taking on the Twins, and then give me the Rangers on the run line. And I'm going to be honest, just since I've been talking, this run line has gone from -107 to +100. So, thank you very much. Braves on the run line, Rangers on the run line. 2 bets I'm rocking with here on this Monday night. Part of me wants to hedge this Florida game. I've only hedged 1 time in my life, and it was the right thing to do, but just didn't like it. Didn't like watching the game where no matter what happens, I win. Anyway, I could take Florida at +110 tonight. I got LSU to win it all at +650. So, do I do it? Do I do it? Only time will tell. If I do it, it'll be later in the day. I will keep pondering on that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for love. Thank you for the support. This last week of June, let's make it a good one. This is Captain By a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Going live, as always, it is Monday, June 26th. Please, take all wagers at your own risk. And please, please gamble responsibly.